interchange. She can go out here and catch a flat. She talking about the flat. That's how you vet
But
them.
then what
That's
I'm
how you
saying,
vet
like,
them. Wait a
listen,
minute. Wait a minute.
listen,
Can he do something for you? Can he do something about the damn flat tire you just caught? It's
Something
interchangeable.
about that. I'm gonna do something about that.
It's interchangeable. But
yeah,
do
we
you
do.
taking it literal? You're taking it literally.
Me,
It's not to be taken literally.
I just talking about like in general. Lucy,
But
you
if
talking
you
in
think
general?
like that, if you thinking like that, you don't need to be in nobody's face. Bottom line.
What niggas
You
thinking
you
like
ain't even you if you thinking like that, you shouldn't be in nobody's face. You shouldn't
what
have no children.
what niggas
If you
think
can't
like that?
take care. You just said she must be selling it. Y'all just said that.
I never said
Yeah,
nobody
yeah.
was
Like,
selling
I'm
pussy.
saying, like, listen, as soon as you met me, I'm coming out, I'm begging and shit. Like, you was not gonna want to fuck with me, no cap. Even it don't matter how I'm looking at you. Hey, baby, can you
Oh,
fix me something to eat? Can you buy me a smoke set? Hey, can you give me a pair of J's? Nigga, I don't even know your middle name. What the fuck? Get this bum ass nigga up out of here. And see, like with my kids, I tell my kids, like my oldest daughter, they got their own money. So whatever a nigga bring, that's a plus. You hear me? I ain't asking no nigga or begging no nigga for nothing. You feel me? You got a whole dad out here and a mom. And they working. They ain't
Yeah,
looking for no
and
nigga
let
to
me
give them
say this:
nothing.
the ones who do, most times, ones who do that, they don't. It's something going on with them. It's some bum women out here too. Yeah, it is some bum women.
Hell yeah.
most
It's
it
bum
is.
men. But to me, in my opinion, a man find his own way. Everybody got to find their own way.
Next. Get to.
Everybody. Everybody need to have their own money, their own way.
But
For real.
all
But
I'm saying,
listen, it's more women with their own way than it is men, and that's a damn shame. But that's just what it is out here.
What you
player
said?
coach, the
Black
topic
men
was
date from the waist
Facebook,
up. White
right?
men date from the pockets down. That's why it's easy for women to get ran through. Mm.
Whatever that means.
Player coach, the topic Facebook shit, right?
What it do?
About what you said the woman said on Facebook.
Okay, there
Oh,
was the
you
quote. If
weren't
he ain't
here.
got
You weren't
nothing
on
to
there.
put in
My
your
bad.
purse, he ain't got nothing to put. He shouldn't have nothing to put in your pussy. And like I told my homegirl, I'm like, damn, baby, I know you, but it sounds like you trying to sell the pussy. You know what I'm saying? And me and her
No,
laughed
but
about that.
that's
Cause this
what
was
I'm
my
saying.
homegirl.
Don't take it literally. Don't take that with a grain of salt. That's interchangeable. They
Yeah,
can go a million ways.
Yeah, okay.
But if you thinking like that, honestly, if you thinking like that, from especially if you come across a woman with her own everything that's situated, you don't need to be dating nobody. You don't need to be
I,
in nobody's face.
I say this, Lucille. If a nigga got money, right, a nigga gonna have about 5, 6 women. If
No,
a
they don't. No, they don't. See, that's sad. See, that's sad.
may
That's
I tell
sad.
the truth, please?
You say your opinion.
No, I'm this is
No,
sad.
you're not. You're
Not
not. But
every,
see, but let me tell you, this
not
how
every
you.
man. I'm saying a lot of niggas. Not every man though.
But it's a difference between a nigga and a man.
It ain't.
It is. It is. It's a difference between
Man,
niggas and black folks.
okay. People we going right back to the Kevin Samuel shit. He called
No,
the men.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
He called
I'm just
men.
saying there's a difference between niggas and men and niggas and regular and decent black people. You got niggas and then you got decent black people.
Okay. We
You
went
got white trash and you got upper middle class
Why
white
you
folks.
you
yes?
you you
And I'm
100%
not, Lord forgive me, I'm not trying to be funny, but let
tell
that
the
what
truth.
the conversation. But where you going? Let me just explain that. If you ain't around, that's all you're around. Of course you're gonna say that. But
I'm
if
not
you know people that's decent, that fear that fear the wrath of God, because God don't bless no mess. If you know some decent people, they don't even get down like that.
okay, Miss Lucille. We talking about basketball women, not you. A lot of women are chasing rappers, basketball players.
Okay, and that's
athletes.
them. That's them.
I'm saying,
That's them.
don't most of those guys have 5+ women?
That's them. Okay, she might not want them like that.
But
And she might know that. She don't care. If that's what she after, wait a minute. If that's what all she after, she don't give a damn. She 9 times 10. She know better to fall in love.
Okay. And when a woman got money, a woman says her standards very high. And but
So
if she
and she's entitled to.
And if she meet another dude who I seen Lisa Ray say, if a nigga ain't got a couple M's, don't mess with me, right?
I don't blame her. And she's entitled to say that.
See, the thing, when a woman get money, she want a boy. And that be the problem. Then
no, it's not. How she want a boy and he got, wait a minute. How she want a boy and she just said he got to have some money? Because she got to be established too.
Lucille, let's tell, just speaking facts. She ain't met damn nigga who she could look boy who had money. This the truth.
No,
she ain't trying. She said she trying to little boy nobody. What is you talking about?
I'm trying to tell you the truth. If a woman with 10 million meet a dude with 10 million, he's not finna be doing what that woman want him to do. We can be living fairy tale.
But how you know she wants somebody to do what she say do? How you know that?
Because that's what she said.
No, she didn't say that.
Just because a person don't say it straight out, they saying it.
She didn't say that.
Beautiful women have
big homie ain't lying, Lucille.
And
that's who y'all around. That's them the people y'all around.
Who lying?
And somebody just said big homie ain't lying.
I just live in fact.
No, when a woman got money, she just wants somebody else with some money that's gonna treat her right.
But you can't get no dude with money and expect him to do what you telling him to do. It
ain't about that. It's not about that. Oh my God! Never mind. Because you trying to you're one sided with it.
I mess with women. I'm raised by women.
Do you watch your show? It's a show. What's that? Married to Medicine.
I thought you were gonna say Married with Children.
No, Married to Medicine.
I seen Married to Medicine.
Decent black folks, educated black people. Both of them got money. Now, some of the husbands on there a bit questionable. You know, well, I'll say one or two of them. But hold on, listen. They have college education. They're not just no regular on the street type dudes. But these are well-to-do black people. And it's one couple on there. It's 2, 3 couples on there. Both of them got money, baby. They money's matching. And them men do what the hell they say do.
That's just on TV.
Okay, of course you would say that. Of course you would say that.
I guess it's different.
And you just said some shit that's just on TV. Like, you just said something that's just on TV. What? Let me ask you something. Who in your family married? Name a nuclear family. Okay, did you grow up seeing nuclear families? Who in your family married?
Explain nuclear. Then
a nuclear family is when you have mom, dad, biological children in the household. Like like a TV family, like the
TV families are all fake.
Wait a minute, no, it's that's how I know you don't know what you're talking about, baby. So you trying to tell me ain't people.
Bill Cosby didn't rape all them women, and he seemed like the best.
Oh my God! Listen to me. You bringing that up? You all out of whack with it. You're all out of whack. Like I said, okay, that's where you come from. But listen to me. That's where you come from. I don't come from that though.
I know.
But how you gonna talk about some you don't know nothing about? You just said so. You actually believe it's black people out here that don't have nuclear families and don't come from nuclear families. Grew up in a household, mom, dad, biological children. You don't believe that 2 parents can be educated?
I do believe.
Then why you sure you just said it's fake? I gave you. Wait a minute. You asked for an example of a nuclear family, and I gave you that. I said like the families on TV, and what I meant by that. Wait a minute. What I meant by that, the families you see on TV, you have the mom, the dad, and their biological children. That's what I meant. You went all the way left about Bill Cosby.
You said TV. Bill Cosby was on TV.
You didn't let me finish.
T.I. and Tiny on TV. But
T.I. and Tiny is not a nuclear family.
Why not? They both got
no,
money.
No. They don't have, all their children are not with each other. They're a blended family.
Damn, man.
Absolutely. He had like 3 before her, and she had 1 before him. That's a blended family. That's not a nuclear family.
I thought they were high school sweethearts or some shit.
No. And she's older than him. No.
I'm sorry, Lucy. I'm not trying to offend you. I had to tell the truth. When I came outside in South Memphis, North Memphis, Orange Mound, wherever, okay, it wasn't a lot of daddies in the house, and it wasn't a lot of families. Like my homie, his mama smoked crack. My mama, I had a good mom and a good auntie. I had a good grandmama. All that. My grandma, granddaddy went together. They were married. I go to my auntie house. They married. But guess what? That's not what I seen growing up all through Memphis. I didn't. And some they had 2, 3 families. I have to tell the truth. Not that that's who I am, but I be less than real with you to lie. TV.
Okay. But what I'm
like on the street I grew up
on, people think. Wait a minute. People think TV is fake. I know plenty of black folks came up with their mama and their dad, and both of them educated people.
I can believe it, but I'm just saying
right here in Memphis.
But you don't know what that woman or that man was going through because
you. My goodness. Why are you talking about that? I'm talking. Let me tell you, you're going too deep in. I'm just scratching the surface.
I'm going deep if I'm telling
you're going through deep in it, but since you want to go deep, but it's a lot of decent people out here. Everybody don't get down like that.
I didn't say they weren't decent people.
But you're going to the indecent part. You're saying everybody.
No,
and that's not everybody. You just said everybody.
I said TV is fake. I didn't say people weren't decent.
Who is that? I'm not talking about TV. When I said something about TV, that was for an example to explain to you. And since you want to bring up TV, what I'm saying now is, no, it's not fake. It's plenty. It's always been black families that got an educated mama and daddy. Kids all together in the household. It's always been like that. It might not be like that everywhere, but I'm just saying it's always been people like that.
I seen some people. We saluted the dudes who daddy was in the house in the neighborhood. Like yeah, we saluted that. We liked to see that, but I can't sit here and lie to you.
Okay, well, don't speak on what you don't know about. But I get what you're saying, but don't speak on what you don't know about.
I didn't ever say nothing negative. I think you taking it out of content. I'm telling the truth.
How you telling the truth and you don't know? You don't know many people that come from there.
Hey, you said TV. I said example. You said people you seen. I said people I seen. What's wrong with it?
But you're saying, but you also saying it's the truth that everybody doing this, that, no.
Miss Lucia, it's never everybody.
My parents was married 25 years, Casey.
Yeah, it's never everybody.
In June, my mom and dad be married 43 years.
It's never everybody.
And you know something like this is the thing about it, like how people been married that long, like your mom and my mama, like now, well, my older brother, him and his wife been married a long time. People ain't staying married like that a long time no more.
No, and this another thing people want to say because women have more. Yeah, that's true. Maybe generation before that, but no, it's not. Some people be happily married. Now, somebody said something about Florida Evans. Florida Evans ain't have no sense. When she, you know, they should have left her.
Damn.
They should have left her right there. She kept them down. They keep her down. I watched Good Time just to laugh. Cause she didn't have an ounce of sense. She really drove them down. Even her best friend, even her friend Walona was attractive, had a personality, and no children. She didn't have no damn business in the project. But fucking with Florida, she was. And you want to be realistic about, I mean, you know, it's just TV, but I'm just saying. She ain't have no sense.